Hey guys, it's Sherelle here. I'm back with another video. It has been a very long time since I've last uploaded anything here on YouTube, and that's just simply because, life, number one, and it's been a crazy year and a half for me. It's been a crazy year, just period. Like, this year has been absolutely wild. Like, the last 6 months have been a real eye opener for most of us. I can't say everybody because clearly some people just don't get it. But for me, the last year and a half has been extremely crazy. I've had a lot of major life changes that have happened. Major life changes. Somehow, somewhere in there, number one, didn't find the time that I had before to film and upload. And then just things were happening where it was just the last thing on my mind. I would wake up in the morning thinking, like, okay, I know I need to film something, but I just didn't have, I just didn't feel like it. I just went through a lot of things, a lot of different emotions, a lot of ups and downs last year. So, yeah, it was just crazy. Prior to that, 2018, I think I had a pretty good year on here. I had committed myself to really uploading more content and getting things out there, and I did it. Maybe not as consistently as I wanted to, but I definitely did a whole lot more. And then 2019 came. It started off good, but somewhere I just got lost in the mix of everything, and then it just became one thing after another after another. I didn't want this video to be too long. I don't even know if I really want to go into complete detail, but I did want to at least do something short to kind of update all of my subscribers, especially the ones that have kind of been here day one. And I don't have no, like, thousands of subscribers. I mean, one of these days, I hope to really, gain that momentum back. But, there are some of you that have been subscribed since I started actually posting 4 years ago. And I also gained some new subscribers. I don't know what it is about the holidays. I guess people are just like searching more things. But my subscriber count went up crazy during the last holiday season. So this is probably the first video that you guys are seeing since you subscribed to my channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you for that. You guys are definitely the motivation. Like, when I started seeing things like that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to be doing something. But I still wasn't in a place where I felt comfortable, if that makes sense. Like, I still had so much going on, especially in the beginning of the year. Things definitely got better for me. Like I said, the last 6 months we all know have been really wild, but you know, thank God I really haven't, lost anybody super close to me. My family's been healthy for the most part, and honestly, like, blessings just come in the craziest ways. These last 6, 7, 8 months have been an actual blessing for me, just overall. So I know a lot of people, really can't, not that people can't say the same thing. I think every day you wake up is just a blessing in itself. But, so many of us have gone through a lot, in the last few months. So I'm just grateful to be able to not have had any crazy, life experiences that really just tragically or dramatically changed what I've been dealing with for like the last year. These were all decisions that I made, and as a result, other things happen. So this thing that's going on now is out of everybody's hands. So I'm just glad to be able to still want to do this, because at some point I was just like, I might not really do this anymore. Like, I don't know if I want to be doing YouTube or uploading anything, So that's where I was. But then I would get up other mornings and I'm like, I want to do this. I had ideas and content ideas and all kind of stuff going through my head. But I didn't want this video to be too long. I think, life hits you where the good Lord split you. That's a fact. That is a big fact right there. I've definitely learned a lot. You know, I was, not to really get into it too much, but before last year, you know, I said that I was, you know, uploading a lot and putting out content and really kind of getting the momentum. And I probably did one of the worst things you can do. It's like rule number one in YouTube: do not stop uploading for a long time. Do not stop pushing content out there. But before that, you know, I was doing really well. At least I thought I was doing well. And I was really focused on myself. I don't know, I not that I lost that focus, but I think I got lost on the path. And that's where things just kind of started like spiraling out of control. I just found myself in places that I didn't think I would be in. I don't know, should I do a video? Like, I don't know if I should do a whole video on it. Maybe I'll do like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I should do. I don't even know where I was at. This girl came in and interrupted me. But I guess I can. Do I want to do a video? I guess I can give you like a small little piece of what was happening. So 2017, September 2017, I had ended a relationship that was 3 years long. I was in a goody two shoes. The person that I was in a relationship with hadn't been a goody two shoes in the past, but you know, I probably did most of the damage. But for me, it just got to a point where I couldn't deal with everything. Like, I created something, it got messy, and I got to a place where I was just like, I cannot deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with this no more. Just take it away. And I was just like, I have to end this relationship. Like, there was something missing. I had to do things for myself. I had to find what it is that I needed. Like, and I was not getting it out of that relationship. So I had to end it. And there's so much more. Okay, I'll do a video on that. Now that I'm talking about it, I will do another video after this. Maybe in a better setting. Like, I'm in my room right now, just kind of like, you know, going off. But I'll do a video on that. But there was that other people in my life I had to, you know, get rid of for me to just kind of get into this place where I was focused on me. So by the end of that year, I had pretty much just kind of started just focusing on me and sticking with that. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I didn't want to be in a situationship. I didn't want any of those things. So in that sense, that's where I started off my 2018. And I think that mindset that I had is what helped me push out the content on YouTube, because it was like, okay, I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my channel, focusing on raising my daughter, and I'm focusing on, you know, getting more money in my pocket, because that's important. And I think with all of those things, I was able to just push out more content, you know, beauty related or whatever. And there's other pieces to the story that, you know, I'll probably add in on the next one. But that's where I was at. So once the next year came, I still had that mind frame, but I did allow other people to come into my life. I allowed certain changes to happen. In that, I wasn't necessarily careful in how I was moving, if that makes any sense. Now that I look back on it, you know, I've gotten so many blessings in the last, I would say, like 8-9 months. But I really could have saved myself a lot of the headache that came right before it. I just wasn't careful. And I got to a place where I was like, okay, well, I guess I can, you know, do a little of this here, do a little of that, invite certain people in. Not invite, but like, you know, when certain situations come upon you, you know, you let the universe work. At least that's what I've been on. I said that's where I was going. So I was just like, I'm going to let the universe work. So that's what I did. And I got a lot of crazy things with it. You get these things thrown at you and you ask, why is this happening to me? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to go through this again? Sometimes it's over and over and over again. You just got to be like, you know what? Let's just let it play out. And that's what my 2019 was, letting it play out, going through those issues and trying to solve problems that I was having. And you know, some of them didn't have the exact outcome. I'll be honest with you, a lot of things I'm still dealing with currently, but I'm getting myself to a point where I'm learning to just let it go. just let shit figure itself out on its own. This shit ain't scripted. So, but I'm not going into crazy detail right now. Some of the situations are very sensitive because there are still people that are involved that are in my life, and some may be in my life for a lifetime. But I'll probably get into that on another video. Maybe I'll just do another video after this just to put you guys onto what the real tea is. Currently, I'm not gonna say I'm in the best place. I still have a lot of stresses around me, but I'm definitely learning to, just kind of figure things out, like I'm trying to I want everything aligned. And sometimes when you have a lot of negative energy around you, a lot of negative people, period, it's hard to get yourself in alignment. And I'm learning those things. I'm a work in progress. And I just want to come up on here because I feel like I owe you guys an explanation, especially if you have been subscribed for so long. It's like, sometimes I wonder, I see people that I subscribe to and they're like ghost, and it's like, where did you go? Like, you know what I mean? And who knows, like, if I would have just kept uploading and found the time to like film, I probably would be like, who knows how far I would be right now. So that I kind of am mad at myself about, but I do realize that I had to go through some of these things, so I'm not really too upset. The fact that I still have this urge to want to get on camera, that's enough said in itself. So I don't want to make this video too long. I think I made this video way longer than I wanted to make it. I'll be honest with you, but I do want to thank each and every one of you that have stayed subscribed to my channel, even though I wasn't, present in pushing out content like maybe some of the other creators and some of the other influencers are. You guys are the motivation. That's just what it is. Like, I'm not gonna leave y'all high and dry ever again, unless I say, like, if I don't tell y'all, like, I'm not doing that. Like, if I feel like I need a moment, I'm gonna tell y'all I need a moment. I'm not just gonna leave y'all high and dry like that anymore. I'm not gonna leave myself high and dry like that because I feel like I cut myself short. I'm a work in progress with YouTube, with everything else going on in my life. I'm no longer a mother of one now. I'm a mother of two. Major life change. Oh, that's another thing too. Like, with this whole YouTube thing, like, as much as I love cosmetics and beauty and stuff like that, and I still do want to do those type of videos and push out that kind of content, there's other things in my life that I would like to share, and I have never been really comfortable sharing it. But I'm a mom, I have other things. Like, I don't have the most interesting life, right? I'm so many other things than just someone who just does makeup tutorials and videos on YouTube. Like, I'm a mom. Like I said, I had 2 kids now, and there's activities and things that I want to do with them. And my daughter, she want a YouTube channel, but I don't know about all of that yet. I just want to open up my channel to more things, but I also want to keep you guys in mind as well. Like, I also want to be able to push out things that, if you do want to watch me or you do want to pay attention to what I'm doing, what is it that you want to see? I just don't want to always just give random stuff, but I do want to open up my channel to different kinds of content as well. It doesn't always have to be makeup, because to be honest, like, and this doesn't really mean anything, there's so many of us on here doing makeup tutorials, and I'll be honest with you, I have my favorite influencers that I watch all the time, and I don't care. It don't matter how many makeup videos they put up there. It don't matter how many times they do the same thing over and over again. I watch it. Like, sometimes it's just like a therapeutic thing for me. Like, sometimes I'll be doing my laundry and I'll throw my YouTube on and watch whoever, and they're doing makeup, things that I know how to do. There's always room for growth and learning stuff, so I just watch it anyway because I like the person I'm watching. So it's saturated, but there's always that too. So I'm not gonna just stop doing tutorials because, oh my god, everybody's doing it. But like I said, I do want to open up my channel to other content and kind of share little pieces of my life. I know I do want to do some videos right now with the kids as far as like arts and crafty things, because honestly, like, most of our children, well, right now I'm in New York. I'm from New York. You probably can tell by the accent. I know everybody says that, but right now our schools are supposed to open. Well, I don't even know when y'all going to see this video or when I'm going to edit this video, but our schools are supposed to do remote and in-school learning starting the 21st, and now they've pushed that back from like, I think, kindergarten to 8th grade. They're gonna start like the 29th now or something, and like they have 3K, which is like technically it's daycare, and then pre-K, which is obviously the 4-year-olds, they start on the 21st. So that's what's going on here. They just pushed it back out of nowhere again. My daughter, she's doing completely remote learning, so she's at home, and I know most of the children are at home now with their parents. So outside of the schoolwork that has to be done, like, you got to keep them busy too, because I mean, they've been home all summer. They've been home before the summer started, because we went into lockdown in March. So they've been home for like 6-7 months. And now it's the fall. It's getting cold outside. They may not be outside as much as they may have ran around during the summer. So you gotta find shit for them to do. So I know for a fact I'm online looking up all kinds of little arts and craft activities. I'm on Amazon looking up stuff, and I'm like, well, maybe I could do like videos with them, like, you know, well, my daughter, because my son, he's only but so many months old, so he don't really know what he doing. But I'll probably be doing it with her or something like that. So I want to do stuff like that because she's going to be in the house. It's getting cold outside. On the weekends, you know, she usually will be in dance, but I think I'm cutting her out for this season. I can't do the remote learning, and then I can't. Like, I have to. We're gonna skip this year for dance. So on the weekends, we gotta get her into doing something. So I'm gonna probably maybe film some of that content as well. I like the fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. And yeah, fall is my favorite time of the year, especially in New York. It's sweatpants and hoodie season. Yes, I'm gonna be throwing on my Timbs. I'm gonna be throwing on some Timbs. I love this time of year. The sweatpants season is my season. Long coats and jackets. I get to layer. Y'all can have the summer. I do like going on the vacations and stuff, but other than that, like, y'all can have the summer. Like, not to be going off on a tangent too much, but those are the things that I plan on doing. I know I look a little crazy. You probably looking at me like, oh my god, why she look like this? My appearance is definitely different. I locked my hair, as you see. I'm going on 3 months. Actually, it's 3 months today. Is it? Oh, 3 months yesterday. 3 months yesterday. Exactly 3 months yesterday since I locked my hair. Yep, that's what's going on. I'm on another journey. I've had a great time being a loose natural, but girl, child, and I'm gonna leave it as that. I just want you guys to stay tuned for some more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button as always. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't been in front of a camera in a while, so just make sure you subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification so that you stay notified when I upload. And whatever you're doing at whatever time of day it is, just continue to enjoy yourself. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you in my next one.